Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. When I skipped my first week of posting, I didn't think I'd actually take this long to come back, but we're back. We thank God we're back, and we're back with the cooking video. I've not cooked in a hot minute on camera because recording cooking videos honestly is a lot, and also editing is a lot. But here we are. On this day, I'm one of those people who plan meals. I can plan meals a week ahead. I won't meal prep, but in my head, I know Monday, this is what I'm going to eat. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Like, I'm sorted in my mind. So this meal, I had planned it for, I think, like a whole week. I was like, I'm so excited for Saturday to come. I have a whole morning to cook. We can eat lunch early or late, whatever, Bora. I know, but we're eating good food. So yeah, in my head, I knew I wanted to make chicken wings, some tacos, and fries. So yeah, definitely had my few minutes on TikTok where I was doing my research because that's the only place literally I will get my recipes from. But yeah, let's get into this video. First of all, I made my own freaking mayonnaise. Like, do you know how crazy that is? I think I wanted to, obviously when you're checking the videos and you see the ingredients you need, and you're like, oh my gosh, mayonnaise is so expensive in the supermarket. So I was like, let me just see how people make this thing because I, for one, am those people who love making things at home. If I can make it at home, please sign me up. So I just did my research, watched like a million videos because there are people who are using full eggs, other people are using egg yolks, people are using egg whites, others were using boiled eggs actually, which is something I think I should try. But yeah, made the mayonnaise, came out perfectly. And let me tell you, Mina, I've tried duplicating that recipe, doubling that recipe, and it's never worked again. Like, easy to when you do it once, that's the only time it's going to work out perfectly again. Because every other time I've made it, because it's basically like eggs and oil, right? When I put it in the fridge, instead of it remaining as an emulsified end product of mayo, it separates and now it freezes because it's oil, so now it just freezes. And I'm just like, what am I doing wrong? Because I don't really know what I'm doing wrong. But yeah, that one worked on that day. Hopefully, if you guys try it out, it's going to work for that one day, if not all other days. So yeah, made that. And then my tortillas. If there's something I love, I love with my whole heart. It just makes me so happy. Like, if you ask me what tortillas, I'd just say they're amazing. But deep down, I'd say they make me so... I feel so amazing when I make the dough and make my 16 tortillas and they come out perfectly. I've always used a Joshua Wiseman recipe from his YouTube channel, and that one was my go-to for for such a long time. I was still so many years, but I don't think I've made tortillas for that long. But it was my go-to recipe for quite some time. And then Juicy, I was just like, let me just check on TikTok and see how my people are doing it over there. So I got a recipe from one of these people I follow. She's called Maya something. She's a German and she mostly does vegan, vegetarian recipes. So I was like, let me try out her recipe. It's similar to Joshua's, but like, I feel so weird calling him Joshua, lol. Similar to his, but a bit of like there's a small difference. So, but hers still came out well. I tried it and it was amazing. So I was like, that's my new go-to because TikTok versus YouTube. Trust you me to always run to TikTok every single day. So yeah, made that. Then for the fish tacos, in my head I knew I wanted to have tartar sauce and kachumbari, just tomatoes and onions and salt and pepper. I put oil for God knows what. But yeah, I just added oil into that just for whatever reason. And then for the onions that I was using for my kachumbari, I decided to make, let me not even call this tartar sauce. I think I should stop calling things names that they aren't, because the original tartar sauce isn't what I made. I feel like it has more than what I made, because mine was literally just onions and the mayo mixed together because I didn't have every other ingredient that tartar sauce needs. But it did the job, as long as the job is done, the job is done. So yeah, I made the tartar sauce by just mixing that. I think I added some salt and pepper. Also for the mayo, I did add salt because like the main ingredients are just the egg, oil, and vinegar. But then again, coming to think about it, maybe the reason why it's not coming out well is because, when I was doing it the first time, I was really like careful with following the steps. And so like just adding like drops of oil at a go. But ever since then, I've just been adding like a quarter cup of oil at a go and just mixing everything. So maybe that's my mistake. At the beginning of the video, you see me frying garlic because I wanted to make garlic mayo. So I decided to just fry garlic in oil and make the oil now garlic infused oil, and then use that oil to make the mayo, to give the mayo the garlic flavor. So yeah, after you mix the mayo, you just add salt to see how it tastes at the end. The next thing to talk about is the chicken wings. So this one, every single time I always like research on how to make chicken wings in the air fryer every single time. But then sometimes I'm just like, okay, yeah, just do your basic salt, pepper, and paprika, and maybe any other seasoning that catches your eye on that specific day. Mix it with oil and then just season your chicken wings. So I did just that. I think I just used salt, paprika, pepper. Did I use anything else? I doubt. So I just mixed that with oil and then smothered everything on the chicken wings, dirtied my hands a bit, let it sit for 15 minutes. I put it in the air fryer. When it comes to putting it in the air fryer, people normally have so many different, like one can tell you 180 for 20 minutes, another one will say 160 for 30. And I'm just like, no, I'm just going to do like 180 for 15 minutes, see how it cooks, flip them, do another 15 minutes, see how it looks, flip it, and then do another 15 minutes. But I always start with, I've just had a knock on the door, not my door, on someone's door, and it's at night, so I've just become a bit startled. But anyway, so what was I saying? When you're cooking the chicken wings in the air fryer, you start with the... Now which side? You see there's a side that has the... Like there's a top side and the bottom side, right? But you'll see like what I've done in the video. Like this side that I'm putting the wings on, like the side that's up is the bottom side, and then the side that's down is the top side. So the top side can be the one that cooks last, so that it can be the one that tokeas being crispy. Right? Also, there's this point I just wanted to make, and I've forgotten. The people on TikTok who normally say like if your seasoning doesn't make you sneeze or if your food doesn't change color, then you haven't seasoned it. In my head, I'm like, okay, I get what you guys are saying, but in my own opinion, I think paprika is the only thing that brings color. Because if you think about it, salt, black pepper, dried herbs, onion powder, garlic powder, turmeric and paprika, I think are the only spices that give you color. When you guys hear me talking, just know I'm not I'm not a professional in this food industry. I'm just talking from my personal experience. I'm a home trained, TikTok trained, YouTube trained, Instagram trained, Pinterest trained cook. Someone who just loves food. Yeah. It's my dream to be able to just sit down and yap. Okay, right now I can still yap because basically that's what I'm doing right now. I've just been yapping about food for 9 minutes. But I want to actually be able to talk sense when I'm talking about food. Give you fact about horseradish is this and this and this. Onions, when they do this, they become this and this and this. Just fun facts that not everybody knows about food. I'd love to have them at the top of my mind. But yeah, with the fish, I think I did the same basic thing. I think I still use salt and pepper and paprika. For this one, I was searching for... I actually wasn't searching. Let me tell you guys, the best TikTok recipes, in my opinion, are the ones that come on your FYP. Nothing beats a recipe that just appears on your FYP. In comparison to the recipes you search on the search bar, the ones that just appear randomly are the best. Because when you search for a recipe, I don't know, I feel like search results are not always the best. Okay, sometimes they are the best, sometimes they aren't. So for this fish recipe, I believe I got it on my FYP and I was just scrolling one day, and this girl was making fish burgers, but I decided, since she's also making the fish crispy, why not follow the recipe and do what she's doing? So yeah, here's a hack by Kezia the chef with nothing to back it up actually. So she seasoned her fish with soda water. She said it makes it crispier and airier. I don't remember, but I've shown you guys the page or the person who I got the recipe from, so you can go and watch the actual video. But yeah, so in my head I was like, we don't have soda water, so guess what I can do to substitute the soda water? I would just guess. I can put water and vinegar. Why do I think that is what soda water is? I don't know. I was just like, I feel like it can give the same effect. The fish was not as crispy as... my tongue is just like, Kezia, please just go sleep. My fish was not as crispy and airy as hers, but it was kidogo crispy. So yeah, I had seasoned my fish and dipped them in the flour. Also seasoned the flour with the same seasoning. But yeah, you can put whichever seasonings fancy your taste buds. Then you season the fish when it's on their own. Then you have a flour, then there's a flour, and then there's a wet butter. So I did, because I do want many dishes, I was just like, let me just put it in the flour first. And then I was thinking to myself, because like, now what am I going to do? Am I going to transfer the flour or am I going to transfer the fish? So I was like, let me just transfer the fish. And you remember to always dust off the extra flour. Why? I don't know. People have said we do it, so I'm going to do it. It's like the thing of salt, putting salt in pasta water when you're making pasta. And normally people say season it like the sea, make it as salty as the sea. I'm just like, what is the actual purpose of this salt? Like, I've never understood. I know, this one I know. That's, do I know though? I've I've not seen it like in life happen. Because maybe once I turn on my water for pasta, I just go away and give it time to just boil. I don't sit down and watch. But I've had people say that the salt helps the water boil faster. But the other one for seasoning the water to make it as salty as the sea, I literally don't know what the point is. But I do. I do put quite a lot of salt in my water. So then I added water to the water and vinegar to the flour now to make it a batter. Then I dipped the fish that was dipped in the flour in the batter. And then put them in the frying pan, and then they fried. And then after some, I don't know how many minutes, you can just, like, maybe it's done a long time. 8? I don't know, but my fish were thin, so I think it also depends. But like maybe until it gets like color. We can say that, right? Yeah, we can say that. It is. So now everything is ready. It's just the flour, the tortillas that need to be cooked because they had to rest a bit for like 30 minutes. I always divide my tortillas into 16, like my dough into 16 parts. Why? I don't know. It's just, unless I know that I'm eating alone or we're like 2 people, then I'll make them 8. But if we're a full house, I'll make them 16 because I don't want anyone saying they haven't gotten tortillas. And even I love eating them just like that with nothing inside. So yeah. And the goodness of this tortilla, you just bake, you just fry it with no oil. You just put it on the pan, wait for it to get to bubbles or get color on any side when you're done. And always put your tortillas in like a towel, a kitchen towel, a clean one, just to keep the warmth. So yeah, then everything is cooked, everything is done. We have our tortillas, we have our onion and mayo sauce, we have our kachumbari, we have our mayo, we have our fish, we have our chicken wings. So yeah, all that's left to do is to assemble. Oh, and our fries. I didn't even show you guys when I was cooking fries, but I did make fries. Everything was done, everything was ready just to assemble the tacos. Put the tortilla, put the tartars. Allow me to just call it tartar sauce. Put the tartar sauce and then put your fish and then put your kachumbari and add some mayo on top. Then you can plate it. You can plate it up with the taco, chicken, and fries. Yeah, I was really, really excited with everything. I was so happy and I was so proud of myself. I love calling myself a chef because actually I'm normally so open to testing recipes. Like right now, when you come to my TikTok, in like the favorites section, I have a million, I have so many collections for so many unnecessary things. But I decided I used to save like everything of food in just one thing, but I was like, no, I'm gonna have a to bake and to cook collection. So to bake is like my pastries, and then to cook is like the different foods that I wanna cook. My to cook collection has 400. I think actually there are 430 videos right now of things that I am sure I've not even tried more than 15 of those recipes that are there. But I'm very proud of that collection. And I love it so much. I love it so much. But there are specific recipes that I've saved to cook with friends, and there are others that I've saved to just cook by myself. So yeah. But anyways, I think we've come to the end of the video. I don't think I'll be making a cooking video anytime soon again. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me just yap around, just talk about food and everything that's in my head. But yeah, stay tuned for the next videos that are gonna come. I do have my graduation vlog that I need to release. The people who know when I graduated are just gonna see this video and be like, Kezia, you're actually not serious, because I think it's going to be a month later or more than, or like 5 weeks later that I'm going to be posting this video. But at least it's out, you know. I've not been having the motivation to vlog anything, but hopefully motivation itarudi. I've just been like, there's nothing exciting happening in my life. But hopefully exciting things are gonna start happening. But it's not even about exciting things, it's just about me deciding to actually vlog the few things that are happening in my life. Right? But anyways, hopefully the vlogs will be back. Hopefully the second energy will be back. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Love you all. And take care of yourselves. Bye.